Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Void World. I kind of thought we'd do a little bit of crafting today. Sort of thinking that we'll interdisperse some crafting stuff in between sort of adventures. So do episode of crafting, episode of kind of exploration. So I was having a look through the quest book and also for an item that I kind of thought might be useful for us. So quest book wise, I was having a look at the quest that we sort of started, and we got Smeltery unlocked and we haven't started doing any of that at all. And first tools, it was showing that we've made our pattern chest, our tool station, our part builder and a stencil table, and we have already made a stencil table which is there, but for whatever reason it's decided that it doesn't want to recognise the fact that we've done it. So I thought we'll try and get that done, try and get the stencil bits complete and get our little knapsack from there. And this is all kind of going towards anyway the sort of working to get Matt unlocked, or when we find Matt anyway. So we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just take 8 of those for the time being. It's probably a little more than we actually need, but hey. We need one of those there, one of those there. That'll make the stencil table. So we should... Why have you not recognised that we've made it? So it knows that we've made the blank patterns. Oh, do you know what? I wonder whether we actually have to kind of come out and go back in. Am I going to have to make another one? There. There. Stencil table? Yeah. Stencil table, stencil table. That's really, really strange. Maybe I need to put it... Actually place it, maybe? Try taking this one down. And see if we can just... It looks completely wrong, but put that one up. Are you now going to register? You're not. See, that's really weird. So it is just a crafting task. So I have to put them in the tool station... Put them in the tool station in the right order. And I mean, this is talking about the actually making the tools. So while useful for all, if I only have any, the smelter is primarily for making tools, but I'll need some special tables first. The blank patterns go into the stencil table. They then go into the pattern chest, which should be placed next to the part builder so that it can access the inventory. Once I've made the parts I want, I have to place them in the tool station in the right order. So we've got tool station, part builder. Part builder can access the pattern chest, which is fine. And our stencil table is there. That's just odd why that hasn't actually picked that up. Let's see if we can try and put this one back up again. I wonder whether we put everything on the same level, maybe. Get that up, which you have. Let's take you back. So that's our part builder and our tool station. Now you're going to recognise it. You're not. Why is that not recognising the fact that we made a stencil table? Now I wonder whether we actually have to... it's recognised the stencils. Have we got a log anywhere? We take that. Let's just do this all from scratch. So log into you. I'm wondering whether we may be using the wrong wood, possibly. 1, 2 of you to make one of you. So that's those. You there. You there. Stencil table. Thank you very much. There we go. So I reckon it was wanting an oak one. But we've made a different one anyway, so that's fine. It's not a problem. I think they do have an EMC value, so why don't we bung those all into here anyway. It's not like we're not learning anything. So there we go, we've got our basic set up. So let's see what kind of reward we get from this then, shall we? So we've got a detection task now. So we now need to make a flint pickaxe head, wooden bindings and a wooden tool rod. Okay, so pattern chest. We have one of those. Do we have any flint in here, I wonder? I think we do. Yes, we do. And we've got wood, so hopefully we can use the wood. I'm wondering whether we need the oak wood, just because it seems to be being a bit finickety about stuff like that. Now we also need to make a tool rod and a binding. Let's get our patterns out. 1, 2 of those, and we'll put those into our stencil table. So one there, and we want to make the tool rod, and we want to make a tool binding, which is that one there. So now we can go put those into our pattern chest, like so. And we can put our ore into there. In fact, actually, let's just do that for the flint. So that's one flint thingy. I need to put that there for the block there. That gives that, and it gives us a stick, which I think we can probably actually use the stick. But let's make things that are actually called tool rods at the same time. Let's just do it by the book, because it seems to like stuff being done by the book. And then our tool station, we want to make... oh, do we actually want to make this together? I don't think we do. I think it just wanted us to make the parts, didn't it? So we can now claim the reward on that. And that I now would imagine has taken those things. Oh no, it's actually left us with them. This is good. Cool, so we have got a carrot or a stick. Fantastic. It's got an EMC value though, so we'll... Ooh. Oh, okay, we've got several carrots on a stick. Fair enough. Well, it'll learn all of those, so let's pop those in. Wooden tool rod we're not going to be able to put in there, but the sticks we can. So, where is our tinker's stuff? Oh, there's our patterns. Might as well keep those out as well. So there's our tinkery bits there. Okay. So, we've now done that. That's now kind of opened all of this lot up for us. Ooh, that looks like quite flashy, doesn't it? So, we've done first tools. That now unlocks restoring the smeltery, repair and modification, more tools. And this looks like parts, doesn't it? Alloys, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Kind of semi-completed that. But that wasn't what I actually wanted, really, to be doing today. Let's not do that with the book. That would be silly. Potatoes, let's gather you up. Still trying to gather up all of this crops for the farming quest. But yeah, what I wanted to do today was actually make this, which is the electromagnet. So this is an Ender IO thing, and what this actually does, it basically pulls nearby items towards you. So you have to enable it. It's powered, so you have to charge it. So it uses RF. It's like 100 RF it holds. But it kind of works. If anybody was watching Sky Factory, it's a little bit like the Coin of Fortune. So that will actually pick up any drops. So at those points where we're kind of maybe opening chests from remote places, or we're trying to pick up drops from mobs and we don't want to get too close, it's going to be ideal for that. So we need to actually make that. You might have also noticed as well, I've made a little XP tank there, just to try and save up some of the XP that we get while we're flying around, so we're not kind of losing everything. So what do we need for the magnet? So the magnet is made up of electrical steel, conductive iron, and a vibrant crystal, and that will give us our basic uncharged electromagnet. Then we just need to stick that hopefully into the charge pad, and that should do it. So electrical steel should be able to, I hope, make that in the alloy smelter, I think. What do we need? Pulverised coal, iron ingot and silicon. But let's just check to make sure that we don't have it already. No, we don't. So do we have silicon? We don't. Ooh, how do we get silicon? How do we get silicon? This might actually foil our plans altogether. So let's see if we can work out. So sand in a pulverizer. That's cool. We have sand. We have sand. So let's go. Why don't we grab... Should be able to just do one. Where's our pulverizer? That is here. So hopefully we should get some... Yep, there we go. EMC value of 32. Let's learn that. So we'll need more silicon. We probably need a couple of those, don't we? It was pulverised coal. So 1, 2 of them. So we'll whack that through. And what was the other thing that we needed for this? Silicon, pulverised coal and iron. There's a couple of iron ingots. Dunk, dunk. But we hopefully, I don't think we can actually... Oh, it has. It has got an EMC value. Excellent. So we'll learn pulverised coal as well. And we do have alloy smelter over here, so we'll whack that in. Is that going in the right order? Yeah, it is going very slowly. We'll get this oak wood put away. How are we doing, furnace? Top you up. Let's top you up. So hopefully this should give us an EMC value as well, which means we won't have to necessarily make those again. So it's given us one. So why don't we go and learn that while the other one's smelting. Actually, we could have a look at the other ingredients while that's happening. So we also need conductive iron. Again, pretty simple. It's something we can make in the alloy smelter. That's just redstone and iron. So we need 4 of those. So let's go with iron again, and I'm going to make them. Obviously I can learn them for future episodes, but why not just make them while we're here? Okay, so it's another electrical steel. So then we have our conductive iron. And again, we'll do the same thing with that we'll learn it as we go. So the other thing that we need is this, which is a vibrant crystal. So that's made with vibrant alloy nuggets and an emerald. So we need to figure out how we're going to make these vibrant alloy nuggets. So for this we need energetic alloy and an ender pearl. And to make an energetic alloy we need redstone, gold and glowstone. So we need a few of those. We need nine nuggets. So we should, well, not quite 9, we need 8 nuggets, don't we? So we should be able to do that with just one of each of those. Was it gold? I think it was gold, wasn't it? Let's just check that. Energetic alloy. Yeah, gold. How are you coming along? There we go. That's 3 of those. Let's get that into smelt. Let's learn that. So we're getting there. And we needed an ender pearl, didn't we? So one of you. I'm still making that. That's cool. Right, let's go back to our magnet. So our vibrant alloy. So can we do it in an alloy smelter? Yes, we can. I was going to make an induction smelter, and I might still do that. We'll have a look and see what time we've got once we've got this done. But I might still make the induction smelter. But yeah, we can do it in the alloy smelter, which is good. So there we go. So we can put that and that in there. And we need an emerald. Just the one, mind you. Let's wait for this. And I've just realised I don't think I actually... No, I didn't. Ooh, that was silly. We'll make another one of them quickly. So, one of you. One of you. And this is the thing. It's the learning and disciplining yourself to remember that every time you create something, you need to learn it. So, let's do that now. Vibrant alloy. Learned. So, what we can now do is we'll break that down into nuggets. That gives us our 9 nuggets. We'll also learn the nuggets as well. So it now means we can craft together our vibrant crystal. That's got a good EMC value on it as well. So again, let's learn that. And let's take that and let's learn that also. Right, so we should now in theory have everything we need to actually make our magnet. So we need the 4 conductive iron, 2 electrical steel, and our vibrant crystal. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and you, and that gives us our electromagnet. So that has to be in a hotbar, but it does need to be charged up. So I believe we should be able to charge that up. Yeah, there we go, and that's building up. That's actually charged up really quick. Amazing. Right, well, let's put these items in here, and what we'll do... So, I think we needed to... What was the activation on this? Shift and right click to activate it. So it's the same as the... there you go, you can see that's now active. So if I now threw out all of these items, you can see they're just coming straight back into me. See? So that is going to be great when we're out and about. Now, obviously when I'm trying to throw stuff away, it's going to be a pain in the backside. So I'll have to remember to deactivate it. So it's a little bit the same as the coin of fortune. But at least you're not having to do that silly little jump thing that I had to do with the coin of fortune. So that is all good. Let's just top these up again. Just trying to keep the power up on these as much as possible. Yeah, there we go. So, we've now got our electromagnet. Oh, 5 minutes. So if we shift and right click, that now deactivates that. But yeah, has that got an EMC value? I don't believe it has. Can we learn that? No, we can't learn that. But that's cool. So what we'll do, we'll just stick that in there. We'll just keep that topped up. So why don't we very quickly then put together the induction smelter? Again, it's another machine that will come in quite useful to us. So I started actually getting some of the bits together for that anyway. Oh, another axe screen. Marvellous. It all just adds up from an EMC perspective. So anything we can get always goes in. So this is the basic layout for the items for the induction smelter. Let's have a quick look at it. So we're going to make I think it's a reinforced version of it because we had the reinforced frames. I haven't got the resonant frames made, unfortunately. But you literally need bucket, your machine frame, a couple of invar ingots, a couple of invar gears, and your redstone reception core. And that gives you your induction smelter. So that smelts alloys and metals. So it's kind of another version of the alloy smelter, but it is a little different. And it's always worth having something like that anyway. So, to make the invar gears, dead simple, because we haven't got the smelter up and running at the moment, we'll have to make them manually. So that's iron in the middle with 4 invar ingots around the outside. That'll give you your invar gears. And what I can do is I'll make sure I learn those as well. So that's invar gears learnt. And then the invar gears obviously sit here and here. So let's build this little beaut. Crafting bench over here. So you there. Bucket. Your 2 invar ingots. Redstone reception coil and your machine frame. And there you go. That gives you your induction smelter. Now again, I don't think these have any kind of way of learning them. No, they don't. But again, this runs on RF. So we will be absolutely fine to plonk that. Do we want it on top or in front? Let's plonk that. Let's say plonk that here for the moment. And let's set our configuration to receive power, which it doesn't appear to be doing at the moment. Receiving power now. Unless it's not picking anything up. Why are you not receiving? Why don't we take you off of there? Are you full? You're full. So you can go. Why don't we put that on there? There we go. That is charging up now, which is good. So we'll stick that. I think we've got the others in here, haven't we, for the moment? There we go. So that now gives us our alloy smelter. So we've got another way of creating stuff. And when we start playing around with flux and things like that, then it will give us some other options. So redstone control, yeah, I think we were right to leave that as it is. And the augmentation, I think for what we're doing at the moment, is fine to leave it at that. But there we go. So that is another machine that we're starting to add to our little arsenal of machines. So yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. I think that is now dead, so we can get a shot of you. Takes forever to punch. Try and keep this a bit tidy. There we go. And we'll just chuck those back in there. We don't need them for the moment, along with the wood. Okay, so I don't know whether that actually has unlocked any technical quests for us at all. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Have we done anything? Now, this is all the generators that potentially we've got to kind of go through and build all of these before we can start opening some of this up. So we've got leadstone energy cells that we've got to actually craft those. So that's something we could probably look at in the next episode. But there we go. Just a little, well, a fairly short one actually for what we have been doing. And just before we get the old strike coming in, time for me to bid you all farewell. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.